not an expert on the Italian political scene, so I won't attempt to give you an answer to that. I mean, I think from our point of view, peaceful protest is entirely legitimate in many countries of the world. And we draw a line, as we said earlier on, at violence. That has no place at the Olympic Games. But I think it's very much something that's apart from I honestly don't know how many protesters there were and so on, but I think we just need to get on with the Games, which will, spread a strong message of unity and peace to the world, which I think is very important at this moment in time. Much more to say than that, Graham, I think. Okay.
I don't know. With Vance and Rubio, and they've been here. Kirsty's.
I'll answer in French because in English because I think it would probably save your ears. But I mean, only a discussion. We didn't have a discussion, I think, with them about the specific issue because I think they clarified. They made it very clear that there were no ice boots on the ground here in Milan, and it was purely an administrative role, I think, in Rome or something. So. Far be it from me to say that the issue has been blown out of proportion. I wouldn't dare to assume to put those words into other people's mouths, but I think they clarified pretty quickly that that was not an issue here, that there were not ICE agents on the ground as the protesters were, I think some of the protesters were suggesting.
In terms of more outlets, there are these influences, some of them...
Yeah, I mean, comfortable, not comfortable, it doesn't... For me, is not so important an issue whether I'm comfortable or not. But I think in that case, as far as I understand, and WADA have dealt with it to a certain extent. But I'm not going to speculate on details. But there was an investigation at the time. There were no issues found that could be actioned. And since then, I think, as WADA have explained, they have strengthened their entourage. Investigations and so on around athletes, but you need if you're going to take action against someone, you need some evidence to take that action, and from what I understand, there isn't any. So
there was another woman with a Trump display on a belt on her back. Are those kinds of displays allowed, and how are you approaching these kinds of displays generally during these games?
I mean, the technical answer is obviously there are terms and conditions on the tickets. We want people, it's a similar answer in one respect to the Israeli question. We want people to enjoy their spectator experience free from any other issues. It's a sporting event and we want people to enjoy that. And what I would say is that minor infringements, if that's what they are dealt with in venue as is seen fit, as is necessary. So it's
up to the venues?
It will be dealt with. If it's a minor infringement like that, it will be dealt with in the venue if it needs to be. Yeah. But thank you for raising all these infringements.
But are they infringements? I just want to be clear.
I don't know about the specific one. I mean, but if there's an issue, it would be dealt with. And clearly, if they dealt with it, if it was an issue, they dealt with it. If it wasn't dealt with, it wasn't an issue. I don't think there was any, apart from you, I don't think that there was any complaints about it. But I will look into it for you if you want. It was someone with a slogan on their bottom or something. I think it was, yeah, and a poster. But we'll look into it. But as I say, minor infringements are dealt with in the venue themselves. If there are any, so let's get on. Let's start with a quick little presentation on
what we are doing. I think is building a relationship with the International Federation, of course, and the NHL and the NHLPA that exemplifies all the benefits, and I think they are very visible when it comes to the players. I mean, they obviously have been outspoken in wanting to participate, but we believe that in addition to having the best players here, allowing them to be on the biggest stage, we can also generate more benefits to our respective organizations by working together. As you know, the agreement that we have signed for 2026 also already talks about 2030. So we really want to make this a relationship that spans over a longer period of time, because we feel that is the right thing to do, that we collaborate together to ensure the best athletes of the world are not deprived of a chance to be at every edition of the Games moving forward.
But thank you very much. See you tomorrow.
Thank you.
For more such videos, subscribe to the Newsx YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.